What's up, this is Score2440 with a following Simulator 17 video. Today we'll be hauling and setting up the new construction project here on the rolling map, which will be building a highway, a bridge, and a few on-ramps, which should be pretty cool. This has been a really highly requested series on the channel, and we'll be using a lot of brand new equipment, just like this crane and the Cat rock truck, which should be pretty cool. We'll be hopping in the crane and we'll be making our way over to the project for the first time, and I'll be showing you guys exactly where this highway will be. It's going to be pretty cool. In version 2 of the rolling map, we'll already have this highway built, but I think it's pretty cool to give it a try ourselves to see if we can build it just as good as we could do it with Giants Editor. And I would like to thank you all for the continued support on the daily content. I'm very excited about this very cool series, giving this a try, and this will be a multiplayer series, which I might have a few people help out in, which should be pretty cool. But this is one large crane. Very excited to be using this. We'll be using it to lift up the guardrails, everything like that. So we'll be making a leftover here, and this thing is pretty cool, very large, and the stabilizers do go out just around 10 feet on each one. So I mean, it's a very large crane meant for a lot of heavy work. We're just about here at the project, and the town did kind of contract this out since it's too big for them, but it's not too big for us, which is pretty cool. So you guys can see that they did actually build it like a little extension highway for us, which is very helpful. And then we'll be building the on-ramp kind of right off this with a bridge, everything like that. So we kind of made it over here. Take a look at this open area. We have a lot of room to work with. We'll be doing, I would say, probably a 2 to 3 lane highway on each side, which should be pretty cool. So we made it all the way over here. Look at this entire area. This will be one very long and very interesting project. I will try my best to get pretty cool things. So we are now in the Cat rock truck. We'll kind of get this warmed up. While it's warming up, we'll be hopping in the Kenworth. This is one awesome semi, especially for the heavy hauls. We'll be hopping in this and attaching it to the little boy. I really do like combining the hauling and setting up, especially since we aren't just kind of bringing it at one area. We are getting it all ready for the next step, which will most likely be probably the highways and then the on-ramp last. Right, so we are now backing up to here pretty close by. It is a little close to the fence. We will have to watch our fender. Looks like we did a pretty good job. And there we go. Awesome. So since that rock truck is so wide and it's not street legal, you guys told me that, and I do appreciate your feedback when I did ask if that was legal to drive on the road. It isn't, so we'll be putting it on this little boy. I did extend out those wide sections, which should be pretty helpful for us. And like I was saying, guys, I'm very excited about all the cool videos coming to the channel. Very cool ones, one-of-a-kind videos, and I'm very excited about the fall and soon to be winter. We'll turn the rock truck back on. I do have the habit of turning all the vehicles off, even though I did have it on to warm up, which is okay. But take a look at this. I mean, this is one very hard truck to kind of maneuver, so we'll have to drive out, and I'm not sure if it will even fit on this low boy. It is a pretty small low boy, but it should be able to handle the size, and the truck should also be able to handle it. So take a look at that, guys. It just about fits. What I am noticing is that like the front is a little bit over, and we'll probably have to turn around here. Not the best area to turn around, but I think driving would be a little bit better, especially since there's a giant overhang in the front of the truck because of the engine. But I really do like this rock truck. We'll be using this a lot to move the soil from one end to the other. And I will be also keeping this as realistic as possible, this pretty cool series. So if you do have any cool ideas, drop them down below in the comments. And stay tuned for some pretty cool live streams. We'll be doing one later Friday. Take a look at that, guys. This was a really good idea. It hangs over, doesn't even like scrape. Really good. And it almost looks like we did not even have to extend the trailer, which is not always the best thing since it's pretty wide, but it's okay. And I'm no longer under the weather, which is also very exciting, and I do thank you all for bearing with me through those few videos where I was sick. I really do enjoy doing daily videos, and it's a lot of fun, and I do appreciate all the support. So we'll kind of pour out here, probably turn our hazard lights on just because we are so wide of a load, and we are off to the site. I really do like using this Kenworth. It's very detailed and overall very nice semi-truck. I do have a few mods in the works for everyone, which is pretty cool, and we'll probably start to do a few preparations for winter very soon also. We'll be taking this right over here, and this Kenmore T8800 really does a good job hauling, and overall the truck isn't really shifting on the trailer, which is very helpful. But we arrived here at the job site with the second piece of equipment, and I think we'll probably be bringing over the equipment in stages, so we do not have the entire shop here at once, which should be pretty helpful for us. We'll probably go get the Bobcat, and I would say the grader, but the grader is street legal, which makes it very helpful since we'll probably just drive that, and also the Cat front loader over here. We'll probably drive that over next, and then finally we'll drive over the Ford service truck to service all of these when they do break down. But like I was saying, guys, the next video will be the first step, which will most likely be kind of removing the grass and building the highway, which should be a lot of fun, very exciting, and it's very first for us since we haven't built a highway before on the channel. We'll turn our hazard lights off, and I think we'll kind of continue down to the next street. I think it's going to be a little bit easier if we do go down, especially since it's a little bit easier to get it in and out of. And a lot of you guys are very excited about the mowing map version 2. I am doing a few building videos on it every week, and it should be done probably within the next month or so. I really want to put a lot of hard work and time into it, making sure it's really ready, no errors, everything like that, so it's ready for all the guys to do mowing, camping, all these fun activities. And I think we'll also add a few more fun areas to the map. So we are just about here at the construction shop, which is pretty cool. Guys can see, like I was saying earlier, we did drive the GMC Sahara over here. I did do it before just because we have a very busy day in ahead of us. So we are now here at the shop, and I'm thinking we'll probably take the oh, we have to take the dozer. That is completely correct. So what we'll probably do is we'll load up the dozer. We won't be taking it just yet since we actually did haul that before, so we'll probably leave that just like that. And next up, I really want to take the Ford service truck. We do need a vehicle to go service all of the equipment. We'll run over here, we'll open it up, and we'll hop right in. This is a 2016-2017 model year, and they look very similar years, so I do apologize for not knowing the exact year, but it is one awesome truck. So we're going to pull forward, close the garage door. That is a little risky driving out as you close the door, but you guys can see this truck does have a few stabilizers in the back and also a crane to lift the tires, since those tires on the Cat Rock truck are very large. So I'm thinking we'll probably kind of drive the Cat front loader over, and then we'll also kind of load up the Cat dozer, and then we'll probably call it a day. Very busy day, and tomorrow will also be a busy day here, since we'll be doing probably a few more pretty cool videos here this week on the highway building. So we arrived here with the service truck, and also we'll be using the service truck to kind of close down the road, also kind of use it for two things at once. So we'll kind of block the road right here, which is pretty cool. Next up, we will need to get some cones, a road barrier that says road closed, and a few other things like that. So we'll kind of switch through over here. Now we are back here at the shop. So we'll be hopping in the Cat loader, the one right over here. And I think we'll probably keep the John Deere for the smaller ones, just because the John Deere is pretty small compared to this giant loader. We'll pull out here, and we haven't really locked up the shop, which we should really be doing, but we really do not have too much time today since we want to get it all done very early on to prepare for the next step. We'll definitely turn our beacon lights and hazard lights on since it's just too large of one, and we don't really go the town speeds of like 35-40 miles per hour. We only go half that, so it's always good to have the lights on, and they look really good. Wood Meadow Farming did an amazing job building this loader, the Bobcat skid steer, and the Cat Rock truck, which you guys do see in a lot of very cool videos, and I do appreciate them for all of the very cool mods they do create. So we'll be taking this right, and take a look at that, guys. We are here now with another very vital piece of equipment. Since we will be building the on-ramps, we'll be using this a lot to kind of move around the material. And I believe that we will most likely be removing all of these trees just because a lot of guys have asked me to do so, which I think might be very interesting. I might have to do a video removing them or even taking a look at what it would look like without them. But we made it over here to the job site. We'll kind of switch back over here, and like I was saying, the last few things I really would like to do is to kind of load up the dozer, get it ready to head out, but not really make our way over there just because it's a very long kind of drive, and we already kind of took this over there on the last one. Now I believe at the bottom, the back section is working, so we'll kind of have to check that out. Is it working? Take a look at that. We'll probably use that a few times, maybe to even remove the grass, just to kind of use it, which should be pretty cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video setting up the brand new construction project, which is going to be very long, very interesting. We'll probably be doing a few live streams with it, everything like that. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.